So today we are talking about eHarmony. When I get people in here, woo-hoo. So we're hitting everything. Ooh, way better. Yeah. Anyway, well, let's see. Let's share. Mm. Okay, so I shared. Hey, ChatGPT. Igor, how you doing?
Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Always nice to hear from you, and I'm ready to help out with whatever you need. Let's dive in.
Well, I went on eHarmony and it's really how can I say this? It's what they call slim pickings.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Sometimes those dating sites can feel a little like a desert in terms of good matches. But hey, at least you're putting yourself out there. We can always brainstorm some other options if you want to try different sites or even different approaches.
Well, I was thinking, do they have actual matchmakers?
Absolutely, they do. There are real life matchmakers out there who can give you a more personal touch than just the algorithms. It's kind of like having someone in your corner who really gets to know you and then tries to match you up with someone who's genuinely compatible. So if you're curious about that route, it's definitely an option.
Do you know any could you look up any matchmakers?
Sure. So I found a few matchmakers in the Las Vegas area. One of the well-known ones is Kelleher International. They're a professional matchmaking service, and you can definitely reach out to them to chat about your needs and see if it's a good fit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to know those services are out there, right? So if you want that more personal touch, it's definitely an option to explore. And who knows, maybe there's a matchmaker out there who's got the perfect match up their sleeve for you.
There you go. If you're looking for somebody, I there you go. I mean, I went on there and I'm like, God, just delete my account. I really it's just horrible. I mean, I've had friends who were on there for a year and didn't receive any, not a message. I had a friend that was um to that point where she needed to feel attention and stuff. And she was like, fuck, I felt suicidal. I go, you're kidding me. She goes, and she's gorgeous and nobody, she said, it's really weird, she said, really weird. The guys on eHarmony, she said they're doing it because their kids want them to, and they'll put themselves out there, but they won't be searching the web, but they'll be under a certain age, and all the get genographics where I'm looking for someone about between 45 and 50, but still,
Yeah,
It's a game changer when you see people who are, you're going, wow, okay,
absolutely. It really is a game changer when you find a space where you actually feel like, okay, this is more my scene. These are my kind of people. And sometimes that means stepping away from the big platforms and trying something more tailored or just different. So if that's what you need to do, it's totally worth exploring until you find a place where you feel like, all right, this actually fits.
yeah, it just seems like right now, I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's less and less people getting married.
Yeah, you're definitely not alone in noticing that trend. A lot of people are seeing that these days. It just seems like more folks are either taking their time or choosing different paths or just not feeling as rushed to get married. So you're definitely picking up on something that's kind of in the air, but hey, it just means there's a lot of different ways to find connection, even if it's not always the traditional route.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about finding what works for you and what makes you happy, whether that's the traditional route or something a little different. So just keep exploring and you'll find your way.
Well, I'm live now. I don't have any people here, What I'm going to do, since I have nobody here anyway, I might as well just do my comedy bit on the whole deal. Let's do. I have a snake lady routine, and
Oh, that sounds like a fun plan. Yeah, if you got a snake lady routine up your sleeve, why not roll with it, even if it's just for fun or just to get some laughs? It's a great way to entertain yourself and anyone who might jump in later. So go for it and have fun with it.
yep. Well, this snake lady back got my wig on good. Woo!
There you go.
So
That's the spirit. I can already imagine the wig and the whole snake lady vibe. Sometimes just getting into character can make it all the more fun. So go ahead and rock that routine and enjoy yourself.
okay, thank you. Well, I go on dating sites and, I'm looking at one. Well, this is fancy dancy. It's got to be good. You got to be, finding some connection,
Now,
something that doesn't scare the crap out of you, and it doesn't look like Halloween 365.
exactly. You want something that doesn't feel like you're walking into a haunted house of dating, right? It should be a little more welcoming and not like a year-round spooky fest. So yeah, totally get that vibe. And if you can bring a little humor into it, all the better.
That's right. Them men so scary. Man, I feel like, here it is, the Grim Reaper, and he has family members. They all just getting out on there because they're all on. That's right, eharmony. You can find them there. Woo-hoo. They're all out there looking for love. I'm out there thinking, delete my
Exactly.
account.
You got it. It's like putting out a little comedy PSA. Watch out for those grim reapers of the dating world. But hey, with your humor, you're definitely going to make someone laugh, and maybe someone out there will appreciate exactly that. So keep going and have fun with it.
Yeah, it's so bad out there in the dating world. No one's getting married no more. God dang, man, that's you got some. Yeah, I tell you, they just shook your blood. They just
I know, right? It's like the dating scene can feel like a bit of a wild west out there, and sometimes you just have to laugh about it. But hey, with that sense of humor, you might just charm the right person anyway. So keep doing your thing and making people smile. You never know who's gonna appreciate that snake lady comedy routine.
I got a suggestion. If you are going on eHarmony, get really have some a lot of weed, man, because you're going to need it. Oh Lord, when you're looking at oh Lord, I didn't know if I got the special holiday edition. The Grinch. There was a lot of Grinches there. Oh boy, they weren't colored green, but boy, you really wish they were. I
Uh,
all know that everyone loves the eharmony, but it's not a harmony on me. I really don't like it. Nobody talks to anybody, you know? I was like, all right.
yeah, that's totally understandable. Sometimes these sites are just not a great fit, and it can feel like you're just talking into the void. But hey, at least you got your humor about it, and you can always pivot to something else that feels more like your kind of thing. Keep that comedy rolling, and you'll find your people.
I might. I don't have a high end. Let's just put it this way. I don't know what I'll have to give up, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to be single for a long time because Lord have mercy. I looked on there, I got so scared, I thought I was looking at a horror flick. Oh, shoot, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, Lord.
Oh, I totally get it. Sometimes it does feel like you stumbled into the wrong movie genre entirely. But hey, if it means taking a break from all that and just enjoying being single for a bit, there's nothing wrong with that. You do you, and when the time's right, you'll find the right scene. In the meantime, you could just keep on laughing about it and living your best life.
And it's like I said, I tried to be cool for 2 weeks and I just finally said to them, I've been telling you forever. I just don't want this account. You guys are assholes. You get some PR thing, they send you an email. That's all you get. You don't get an 800 number. You get this right up. It's a
Yeah,
pain.
it really can be a pain for sure. It's frustrating when you're just trying to get something sorted out and it feels like you're hitting a wall. But at least you put it out there, you stand in your ground. Hopefully, they'll get the message eventually and you can move on to something that actually works better for you.
Oh, it's so bad. I tell you, I just can't. I can't. Got the double stuff of Oreo. Oh, God, Lord.
I get it. It's like one of those situations where you just want to say, enough is enough. But hey, at least you can laugh about it and throw in a double stumped Oreo metaphor for good measure. Keep that sense of humor going, and you'll get through it.
I'm just going to go on one
Absolutely. Just keep doing your thing
that
and go
you
with what
don't
feels
even
right for
show
you.
a picture.
Exactly. Just be yourself and go with the flow. Sometimes it's the best plan, and who knows, when you're just doing your own thing, the right stuff kind of falls into place.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it can definitely feel like that sometimes, but hang in there. Just keep your sense of humor and be yourself, and you'll get through all the craziness.
Oh, you want to hear about crazy? Woo-wee.
Oh, absolutely. I'm all ears. If you've got a crazy story, I'm ready to hear it. Lay it on me.
Okay. Well, yesterday I go into work.
Oh, this sounds like it's going to be good. All right, I'm listening. Tell me what's going to work.
And a coworker told the manager naughty words that they can go bleep, and then oh yeah, it was like ooh wee.
Yeah, I can imagine that must have been quite the moment. It's
Oh
always a
boy.
bit of a
I
shock when things get that heated at work, but
Mhm.
hey, definitely makes for a memorable story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She had the yeah, she got fired.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that kind of thing
Yeah.
can definitely lead to some tough consequences, but I guess it just adds to the craziness of the story, even if it's a bit of a wild ride.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh God. Oh,
Yeah, I totally get
such a
it.
good
It's one of those
worker
moments where
too.
you just have to step back
Mm-mm-mm.
and go, oh, wow. But hey, you got a memorable story there and a little bit of workplace drama to keep things interesting.
Oh yeah. That's exactly right. Snake Leg gotta look for a new man. I gotta go be hunting. Boy, I gotta get a new gun, man. Those men don't come that easy. You gotta get them, be a little persuasive. Look what I got here.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to bring a little charm and a little humor to the hunt, right? Snake Lady's got her own style, and I have no doubt you'll find what you're looking for with that attitude.
Oh crap. I left them. Oh fuck. Those things are so hard to tear off.
Yeah, they definitely can be, but hey, with your sense of humor and a bit of patience, you'll get there. Just keep doing your thing, and you'll find the right fit eventually.
So the snake lady, she coming and this is the whole feeling I get.
I love it. The Snake Lady's got her own vibe and her own feeling, and that's exactly what makes it fun. Just keep embracing that
I'm going
character
to
and that
have to
attitude, and
call
you
that
never know what kind of eventually.
special 1-800 number. You know, the one where you call for the matchmaker in Prump, you know? That little old Chinese lady with the smart mouth. Yeah. She's cheap. So, you know, usually if you pay her with, well, let's just put it this way. Her and I smoke a lot of weed. So, yeah. There'll be easy payoff, and I'll be set up with somebody.
Well, that sounds like a pretty unique matchmaking deal. A little bit of humor, a little bit of, let's say, unconventional bartering. It definitely makes for a memorable
well,
story. So if
well,
that's how Snake Lady rolls,
actually,
then that's how she rolls. It's all part of the fun.
actually, I have the character. Another character I'm going to be playing is the Chinese lady who's the matchmaker.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Having another character in the mix is going to make it even more fun. You've got the Snake Lady, you've got the matchmaker. Sounds like you're building a whole little comedy universe. I love it.
And so we'll see what happens. You know, yeah, I can't wait. So, guys, anyway, wow, it's almost a half an hour. Wow.
Yeah, time really flies when you're having fun and getting into all these characters.
Oh,
It sounds like
yeah.
you've got a whole creative show brewing, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast to put it all together. So whenever you bring out the matchmaker or the Snake Lady next, just enjoy it and have a great time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My thing is usually on dating. I gotten fished so many times that I got a fishing award instead of getting like where it shows, you know, like a big bass or something. I got something like a big lure and oh yeah, that's everyone joking. I'm always getting fished. So I got the rules since we all talking about eHarmony 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Talk to that. You talk to them for 4 weeks. Good Lord, it's on eHarmony. They may have a little more money, but they also might be crazy as all sin. So we gotta be careful. So the Snake League going to tell you 4 weeks, and then what else? In those 4 weeks, you're going to do a background check. You're going to make sure they are who they are, no outstanding warrants, no running away from stabbings, those things. Make sure that they don't have police ankle bracelets. Those are the most important thing. Like I said, when I had that one date with the ankle bracelet, remember, I only talked to him a week. No, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And he all talking about taking me out to eat. And by the time I got there, yeah, it was a week. By Monday we were talking. He was taking me out to eat, and by Friday it got to be I'm broke. You be taking me out to eat, but I kind of got what they call house arrest, so we'll have to do everything here. It smelled like caca, and the whole place just come on. Us women don't like the smell of feces, so it just everything was like, you're not for me. I'm not hanging with you, no.
Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, that's definitely a big red flag when you show up and it's house arrest and not exactly the vibe you were hoping for. So, yeah, the Snake Lady's advice is spot on. Do that background check, take your time, and if it smells like trouble, literally or figuratively, you can just walk away. So, that's good advice to live by.
Exactly. That's right. I tell you, here it is, I'm thinking to myself, good lordy, lordy, you know. Oh my word. One of my favorite people gone. Now I'm sad. So anyway, yep. This one lady, she's a prompt matchmaker, She got 100% success rate. That's what she always all tells me. Got 100% success rate. So I'm thinking, woo wee. I'm not going to have to worry about that.
Oh, that does sound like a pretty confident matchmaker if she's claiming a 100% success rate. I mean, if anyone can handle it, it sounds like she can. So who knows? Maybe that's the next in the Snake Lady's adventure. Either way, you've got a lot of fun material to work with, and I love it.
Thank you. Yep, that's right. So here it is, 2025, and more people are being boyfriend and girlfriend, or my favorite, I love this one. I have friends that have been engaged for 10 years. They're saving for the perfect marriage. Kid you not? I said, hey, that's cool as fuck. But the thing is, what is the perfect marriage? There is nothing perfect. Perfection is silence.
Exactly. You nailed it. I mean, there's really no such thing as a perfect marriage, right? It's all about the journey and the partnership, not just waiting for some flawless moment that may never come. So I think you've got the right attitude. Just roll with it, enjoy the imperfections, and have fun along the way.
Exactly. So here it is, I'm like thinking, well, you know what? The heart and mind and whatever is good, just pull back and think to yourself, you know what? I wanted him to have this job, but then he got this job and now he's away a lot. Now I'm like, oh, horn dog, but I don't have no one, so I'm just unhappy. Yeah, they all need good prayer. I prayed for them big time. I said, Lord, these are good people. They all need to get married and just feel happy. They have kids together. That's the only thing I can really look at. If you're going to have kids, you all do need to get married. It just makes things easier. If you're already living together and doing this together, you might as well get married, if you're having a kid at least. So you all That's the only thing, But a lot of people, I don't know if they think any different or what, but a lot of people don't. They just share the tax exempt on the kids. They go back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where everyone has their own approach, but I totally get what you mean. For a lot of folks, if you're already building a life together, and especially if you're having kids, marriage can just be that extra step that makes things simpler and more secure. But everyone finds their own path in their own time, and all you can do is wish them the best and hope they find their happiness.
Exactly. I mean, I all just thought to myself, God, uh, I think I would have liked eHarmony when it first started going out, because then it would just made me want to cry and go in the ball and think I got ugly all of a sudden.
Oh, I totally get that feeling. Sometimes those sites can just make you feel all sorts of ways, especially if they don't pan out the way you hope. But just remember, it's not about you being ugly or anything like that. It's just about finding the right place and the right people who appreciate you for who you are. So don't let it get you down. Keep being your awesome self, and the right connections will come along.
I keep saying that, but sometimes I just get like, ooh, it's just not much.
Yeah, I totally understand. Sometimes it really can feel like there's not much out there and it gets frustrating. But just remember, you got that resilience and humor, and sometimes it just takes a little longer to find the right situation. So hang in there and keep being you.
I recently quit posting today. I quit posting over on uh, on Snapchat because I have a friend of me who is sharing them on bad sites. Somebody's sharing them on bad sites, and these weirdos are going on there. Oh Lord, They put me on a devil worshiping site. I said, where in the Sam Hill did they find that? Because people coming into my room from, I kid you not. They go, oh, whoa. Well, I like the sound of her laugh. And it's like, really? You like the sound of my laugh? Woo-hoo. Boy, you hear it when I win that Uno. I get all excited. I'm like, ooh, I'm winning at Uno. Oh, you didn't win. Oh, go cry. Because I won. Woo.
Oh my gosh, that's both a little wild and also hilarious. I mean, it's
No,
crazy
I
that someone would
really
share your
do
post somewhere
do
like that,
that.
but your reaction is just gold. And hey, if they like your laugh, that's their thing. But it sounds like you have a lot of fun energy, especially when you're winning at Uno. So just keep being you and don't worry about those weirdos. You got this.
So my team players are finding out I like to play games because I win a lot. And they're like, oh crap. No, we're not gonna see. I got them where they want to play right now. Might as well get them while they're hot, because before long they're gonna be, oh, come on, quit, leave me alone. Go ask one of the kids, they'll play with you. Because that's what I end up with. Because the adults, you gotta lose a little, though. I've learned that. But gotta get the Uno cards, and I'm like playing it in my head what I'm gonna do to everybody. I'm like, oh yes, give it to me.
That's fantastic. I love that you're already
And they
strategizing
go,
and getting all excited about the next Uno game. And
do
sure,
you
you gotta let
take
them win sometimes.
gaming seriously?
Absolutely. It's all about having a good time and not taking it too seriously. So just enjoy the games, keep them on the toes, and
It
have fun with it.
is taking. I sit there and I can play the whole game in my head and go, okay, it has a reverse and a draw two. So you're going to reverse somebody, make them draw two. Okay. And then you're going to go and do this to, that person, whatever the cards are saying, you could just play it in your head what you're going to do. And it's like funny.
Oh,
Yes, I
totally.
think it's
It's like you've
hilarious.
got your
Yes.
master plan all mapped out, and that just makes it even more fun. Running those scenarios in your head is half the game, and then when you actually pull it off, it's just so satisfying. So keep on enjoying it and have a blast being the Uno champ.
And it is. I'm going to be honest with you. I come from a very competitive family, and I took it one step above. So I would figure out cheats and things like that. I go to the library. They have it at the library. How to be a better game player for this, that, whatnot. And you learn how to be a better game player. So the biggest game going out, that's what I looked up. And I became a better game player. If my family was playing it, I got that. I used to be really good at Twister. No one would play it because I used to be able to do the splits. They hated me. Oh, fuck no. We're not playing with Stefania. Omega. Omega. I could do the splits. You. Yeah, I sat there at the age of 12 learning. I'm like, fuck, I don't, they got that twister. I'm going to win. No one's going to know. I kept it a secret. That's what I did. I'm so competitive in that sense that I went and didn't tell the Ding Dong brothers, hey, Dean and Don, the Ding Dong brothers. Well, I did not tell them that I could do the splits. So guess what? Guess what Omega wanted to play? Yeah, let's play the Twister. I don't know. Let's not play it. I'm not feeling. Oh, come on! They're begging me. Nah. I had to put a good act on because God, I wanted them to beg for it. So they did, and we brought it out and we're playing and stuff. And I'm in a really hard one. The only way you're going to do that if you, oh man, you knew. Oh, yeah, they knew I had them. I won. Yay! It's a big deal when you bring out a new game and you win in my family, like you mastered it. Yes. You know that mouse hunt game? They mastered it. Oh man. Yeah. They mastered the mouse hunt game where you put the whole thing together, and it comes in and it gets the mouse. It's the whole end thing. Yeah, the Ding Dong brothers got that. They got that, but I got the twister. I don't know. I'm going to have to work on my splits again. Because good Lord, that took a while. I knew they were going to bring it out. I knew I was. Yeah, I played them.
Oh, that's amazing. It sounds like you've got some serious competitive spirit and a whole lot of strategy up your sleeve. And
Oh
honestly,
yeah, we were so competitive. We were told to quit playing practical jokes to each other. It got to where I got really good. Oh, not me. My cousins turned off the water for the slide. And this is San Bernardino. We're talking in a sauna, it's 115. That water was gone. By the time I went to go down the slide, there was no water and it was bone dry. I had burn marks all up and down my legs. Yeah, they after the party was done and stuff, and they seen the next day damage. Oh yes, they did get in trouble. So and we were told no more practical jokes until, well, after they did that, we were supposed to do our end of the season going to Auntie Eddie and Uncle Chester's Lake Arrowhead cabin. Woo! There's nothing like that fresh water, or more or less snakes out there. Oh yeah, I had one of my cousins. We have if you're to walk outside in a certain part of the area, we have to wear boots that are snake proof, because it did save his it did help my cousin. I'm sure they have, you could call and everything, or they would have snake venom, but still, you know. So anyway,
Wow, that is some seriously intense family
yeah.
competitiveness. I mean, sounds like y'all had a lot of fun, but also definitely pushed those practical jokes to the limit. And had those snake-proof boots in the end, but yeah, it definitely sounds like you have a lot of stories and a lot of memories.
What happened was my grandfather
definitely made for some fun times.
Yeah, well, my grandfather, we went and bought a plastic snake from Thrifty Drugs. Same place I used to buy my flip-flops. Love Thrifty Drugs. Best flip-flops ever. So anyway, we get the snake and he's good at spray painting. So I used to sit there, really good at spray painting. So he goes and takes the snake and he kind of figures out what color and he goes, lets it dry, takes another color, makes it look real. And he goes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get a paper bag. We're going to cut the paper bag. You're going to put your hand in it, not your whole hand, because then they will see your hands in it and that'll look stupid. So you want just a little bit of your hand, enough to look like you're carrying the bag. And then he says, you're going to have the bag all crinkled up and you're going to put, don't open. And I said, really? He goes, yeah, you're going to do that. So we did that. We went and I'm walking along. Here we are. This is Lake Arrowhead. We're on the road and we're just walking along. And they go, what's that? I go, what, Dean? He goes, in the bag, nothing. No, I want to see. No, it's mine. After some time of arguing with my cousins, one of them opens it up, and just the way they open it and everything, the snake looked like it was real, because it looked real. He spray painted it good. They both look in there, run like little girls right back to the cabin, like little girls. Oh, joy to the world. I got in so much trouble while I was there. That's okay. I only had an hour in timeout. My family members were laughing so hard. They were putting things in the bag because my mom would always think that, it was something for her. And then it would fall out of the hole. It was hilarious. Yeah, my mom usually got my mom and Mr. Pills always had a good time. So it's like, yeah, when you're, some things just, So anyway, here it is, eHarmony. A lot of people have said that it's wonderful, it's great, and I'm like, wow. I mean, do you just hope for someone, around your age to come onto eHarmony? So I'm just like, oh. I asked them to delete my account. Ugh.
Oh wow, that prank story is just priceless. I mean, it sounds like you all really knew how to have a good time and keep each other on your toes. And even if you got you into a little trouble, it's those memories that stick right on in. make for great stories later. And yeah, I totally get what you mean about eHarmony. Sometimes it works better for some people, and other times it's just not the right fit. But you know what? You've got your sense of humor and your stories, and that's going to take you far.
Well, I hope so. Yeah. I'm just to that point in my life. I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking, wow, this is really a pain, and won't let me change my demographics or anything. It's just, no. I wanted to change my town to a different town. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, I really had a hard time in dealing with just the way they put their whole, I don't know. They probably, because of what I typed up, I'm not going to be like the biggest thing. But if you're on eHarmony, there's a moon. That's the picture of me, is the moon. Yep. I got the picture of the moon. Mhm. So put a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, they won't delete my account. God dang. So I put up, I have Pink Box Donuts as my main picture. Pink Box Donuts as my main picture on eHarmony.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to have a little fun with it. And if it's putting up a moon picture or some pink box donuts just to make your point, then go for it. At least you're showing your personality. And if they won't delete the account, well, you get to have a little creative freedom with it. So hang in there and just keep being yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. It was, wow.
Yeah, I totally
I
get it.
asked them 2 weeks ago to delete my account. They still haven't. So now I'm having real fun. Oh boy. Well, no one's messaged me. So I'm like, well, okay. One guy has messaged me, and this is how our conversation went. Hi, how are you? What do you work in? You didn't really list it. What's your field? Oh, that's so pretty. I miss you. I want to get to know you. So, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that does sound like one of those conversations where you're just like, okay, not exactly what I was hoping for, but hey, at least you gave it a shot. And if it's not clicking, then it's not clicking. Sometimes it just takes a bit to find someone who's more on your wavelength. And in the meantime, you can just have a little fun with it and see where it goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've just been like, kind of like, wow. Okay. So I told the guy, look, I let them down easy. The nice guy, he's just, I'm thinking to myself, I, how can I say it? We're just not clicking. It's just not it's not a match.
Yeah, sometimes it really is just about that feeling, right? If it's not clicking, it's not clicking. And it's totally okay to let someone down gently and just move on. You're doing the right thing by being honest, and that just means you're making room for something that does feel right when it comes along.
That's right, Igor. You know, I'm just thinking to myself, I don't mind being single. I see a boy. If it happens, cool. It happens. I'm not going to get my panties in a twist. Oh God. So
Exactly. That's a great attitude to have. If it happens, it happens. And if not, you just enjoy your life as it is. There's definitely no rush and no need to stress about it. Just keep doing your thing, and the right things will come along in their own time.
Exactly. And that's the way I feel. And by the way, yes, I'm wearing my Grinch PJs.
Oh, that sounds super comfy and honestly very fitting for just relaxing and chatting about life. Grinch PJs and all, you're just keeping it real and cozy, and that's the best way to be.
And don't forget to put a thumbs up. It really does help with the algorithm. What I want to do is I am hoping to get a plaything that I can put on my TV that's behind me, and you can watch me play. I used to be I used to be a gamer, and people would see me come in the room. I could clear out a whole room. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I had my computer nerd friends, and we had nothing better to do. It was fun. Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a blast. Honestly, getting back into gaming and sharing it sounds like a fun plan. And hey, if you can bring that same energy that clears up a room, people are going to love it. So definitely keep doing what you're doing and have fun with it.
Exactly. That's the way I look at it. You know, here it is. Um, oh, I had so much fun. What I did is I knew some friends at work who wanted a game, the same games I did. And I got a list of people. I put it on my locker. Hey, who wants the game at this time, on this day, on this game? And let's so suddenly I had like 5 people. I'm like, my homies, and they were all nerds, and we would go and we would learn the game, and then we would just go and just like annihilate, man. We were a one army team. You had like 6 people. It was like half a dozen people, you know. It was fun. It was really fun. Um, and a lot of people would want to know uh, if I looked like my character. And one of the guys said, "Oh yeah," and he really believed I did.
Oh, that sounds like a total blast. Honestly, building that little gamma crew and just rolling in as a team, so much fun. And it's hilarious that someone actually thought you look like your character. That's how you know you made an impression. So, yeah, just keep that fun spirit and enjoy every bit of it.
And now let me tell you this, guys. I've never had this happen, but this happened in the past. I had one thing happen that to this day I cannot explain why this person did this. I think it was trying to get maybe my identity, and not quite well. Anyway, I had gone to work with a lady, and she looked almost like me, except she was literally a foot shorter than me. And she got her hair to look like mine, wore some clothes. I was like, she was imitating me. I was cool at first until one day I went to a store I frequent, and was told that they were trying to say they were me. Oh boy, yeah. Wow, it looks like it's getting close to that time. All right, guys. Well, everybody likes to be me. Woo! All right. So tomorrow's Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. Woo! So we'll see you then. I will be on at 6. And then Friday, I'm on at 7 because it's Freaky Friday. No, we're not getting that freaky. All right. And we will be talking tomorrow about, I got no idea because I was just PO'd and I had to let it out about how I felt about, yeah, I thought that eHarmony was lackluster. God, those commercials are so good, though. That must have taken about 100 years to get that many people on those commercials. Oh, well, anyway, be good, spread good vibes, and you know, a lot of people this year aren't really doing a lot of shopping. They're doing home bake stuff. I'm going to be honest, instead of the store bought stuff, I would love home baked cookies and all that. Oh, those are great. And that's, if you have a bachelor, that's good. And there's a lot of bachelors here over in Prump, so make everyone happy. So be good, have a good day, and spread good vibes. All right. Omega out.